Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Look, if you guys have been watching my videos, then you know this is completely accurate. It says, it's okay, guac, I'm extra too. Isn't that so fun? My girlfriend makes shirts and they're addicting to buy. I could always think of something to put on them, right? Okay, you guys, as promised, I am bringing you the bow tutorial, okay? I have had so many requests for this tutorial and I'm so sorry. I wanted to do this live. That's why I waited so long and it's still not letting me do a live video. So I have to figure that out. But I am here. I am doing this kind of live as I am videotaping it. I am actually talking you through it. So that's why this video is so long. I will remember to put timestamps in my description. That way, if there's a specific bow that you want to make, then you could just jump right ahead to that bow. But I will be teaching you in this video how to do the little finger bow. I've used this, I think it was 2 videos ago or something, and I did a double loop. I'm going to teach you how to do the double loop and the single loop bow tutorial. Okay, so that'll be our first one. Then our messy bow. And this one I use on a lot of my wood signs as well. So that's why I am bringing this to the table for you. And then the bow everybody wants to learn how to make, our wood sign bow. This is the bow that you've seen on a lot of my wood signs if you've been looking at my business page. So I'm going to show you this version of it. And I know this looks crazy, but see how it's still attached? This is my version. This is how I make my floral bows like this that are attached to my florals. Okay, so with that said, if you are enjoying this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to hit all, because if you're here for the bows, there will be more bows down the road. There will be more wood signs and there will be more DIYs. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into our video. All right, you guys, so we're gonna do this video and I'm gonna do it in real time like we're doing a live, since that's what I wanted to do in the first place. And that way I can talk you through it. You guys, I like you so much that I paused my Dollar Tree haul that I was watching to do this, okay? So I'm gonna let's get you out of the way. Okay. I am going to try to explain this to you. So this is our double loop finger bow. We're gonna take 3 fingers. I don't really know how far up in size and width you could go with this bow. It is made for smaller ribbon, I would say, because it would kind of be hard. But this is about 20 inches long or so. So we're gonna take 3 fingers. I'm holding the bottom of it. So this is gonna be like the tail to one of the sides. And then I'm going to take my ribbon, loop it down. I'm not using these bottom 2 fingers. I'm only gonna be using these 2. And I'm going around, coming back down, and then right here, okay? This is where we're at. You're gonna take the end of this and you're going to put it, so I could close if you need to like help holding your ribbon. I'm gonna put it down in between my 2 fingers, okay? So now that's down. We're gonna come up under the bottom, okay? See this little loop right here? We're gonna put this under it. So without, I'm trying not to block, okay? So right here, I'm going under that top loop. See that? I'll do it a couple more times. And then I'm gonna pull and then kind of shimmy back and forth. Now don't go too tight because you want to be able to get this off your fingers. Okay. And then you take it off. Wah! And you got, where are you here? And then you got your double little looped bow. These are so great, you guys, just for like detail, thinner ribbon. So you see how that works? Oh, I like how I keep doing this because that's how I usually hold my camera's placed, but I forget okay, so I'm gonna do that one more time, okay? So let's take her, oh, cool, you would get in a knot, girlfriend. I am probably gonna be interrupted by a child. Okay, so again. So we're gonna use basically 3 fingers. You're holding your the end of your ribbon down with your thumb and your ring finger. And then you're taking your ribbon and you're going to loop it under your 2 fingers. Gonna bring it up and around. So now you have essentially 2 loops. Now we're going to get our end. I like to close my fingers a little bit just so it doesn't get loose. And I'm going to stick it in between. See that right there? In between my 2 fingers. See this loop we've created? That's now on top. We're gonna get our end and we are going to put it under there, okay? And go back, forth, shimmy it around. All right. Oh, that would happen, wouldn't it? Okay, so there's your tiny bow again. So there's your double, and I believe you get, I keep doing that, sorry, I'm used to my camera being the other way. So there is that bow. I think you can do it. All right, I'm back. All right, you guys. So you don't have to just do double bows with it. You can also do a single bow. So you're gonna start off the same, but instead of going around twice, all you're doing is going around these 2 fingers. That's it, one time. Just over, under. Gonna go over again in between our 2 fingers like we did with the last one. And we're gonna put the end through that little loop. So right on top, just like we did with the other ones. I cut this ribbon shorter, so of course you'd give me problems. All right, get down in there. And this is bow making 101. Oh my gosh, come on now. All right, now let's get you under that loop. All right, and then do the same thing. Wiggle it, get those off your finger, tighten it towards the end, and there you got yourself a cute little bow. Always remember with gross grain ribbon though, you do need to get a lighter for your ends. Here's, I got one right here. Do you see how it frays? If it starts, it will not stop. So you just do like a light little, and it'll kind of melt the ends for you so that you don't have to worry about it fraying. So anytime you cut, you should be doing that. Is this like a big old shadow, I wonder? I guess we will find out, y'all. Okay, so that was one that I've used in a tutorial. The next one I haven't used in a tutorial, but I do use on signs pretty often. And it's basically the messy bow. So this is just a bunch of scraps. I cannot use this under here, so sorry if all of this checker is distracting. But like these are scraps that I've had from other bows basically, and I was like, oh, we can make a cute fall bow right now. So they don't have to be the same size. They don't have to be anything. It's literally a mesh of a bunch of different bows. You're gonna have to wait, honey. I'm filming this. After I'm done with my bow one, then I'll read to you, okay? So pick out a story from there that you want me to do. Okay, so we're going to make a fall bow. I can tell you, I mean, if you guys really want to know how long these are, about, this one's 10 inches. So this one's probably about 10 inches, yeah. So 10 inches, these are random. So I'm going to cut all the ends to have our little points. What are those points called, you guys? I don't know. So all I'm doing is folding our ribbon in half, cutting downwards. All of this, well, the orange and the burlap looking one are from Walmart. Green, I think I got on clearance last year after Halloween at Walmart for like 99 cents. I'm going to cut a couple more of those. Just let's see. That looks like a good length. Now, I like doing these too with like this size. The sign that I actually have on my door right now has that burlap color with a cream color, and it's huge and I love it. So let's get these all done. We're going to cut some other ones. You're going to need a zip tie, or you can use string too, but let me tell you, zip tie, you guys, is so much easier. So much easier. It allows you to like adjust it. It's a lot easier to hold than trying to like hold your bow together and tie it. I don't really know what I'm doing here. We're gonna play around with this. If we need to add more, we'll add more. And then look at how pretty this is. Yes, let's see if we add. This I got from Joann's last year, and it was like $1.97. Their great value bin. Should got more, you know, because it is so pretty. I used it for a lot of signs last year for Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna try with one and just see if you could see any of it, okay? And then we will add some more. And this one too, the green has like some, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? There you go. Some sparkle in there. We are just adding. Let's do like strip this way. And we're just layering, and you can, I feel like I need a green like right there. So all I'm doing is stay. You guys can do this with thin ribbon, big ribbon, floral ribbon, yellow ribbon, whatever your heart's desire. Okay, there's that. I'm trying to think if I want another piece of that. No, nope, nope. She perfect. Okay, all right. Do we want this? No. Do we want, no, wait. No, I don't like that. Okay, so we got our layering technique. I love this little pop of gold right here. You guys, I really hope I'm doing this tutorial for you guys, and I really, really hope this angle is good. I wanted to try and give you guys the best angle I could. So Dollar Tree actually has bags of zip ties in this white length, and they're pretty thin, which is nice. And then for smaller bows, I actually got this from my husband's toolbox. It says 4-inch ultra light duty cable ties. Have no idea. He was a mechanic for a lot of years. So he had a lot of this stuff for his car project. So I think though I am going to use the longer one. I think it would just be easier. And I'm going to slide this puppy under everything. Okay, pretty much know where the middle is because your crossing points right there. Did I get all of them? I got all of them. We good? All right. Now I'm gonna put that in there. Look at this. Look at how cute. And tighten it. Tighten that, baby. Look at you guys. Hello, gorge. If I do say it's all my fault, I mean. Now I want to try to get, there you go. I wanted to try and get that bump to the back there. All right. That way we can kind of cover that up with whatever we put on the top. Go ahead, make sure you don't cut your ribbon. I did that previously in another video. So get right there. Look at how pretty she is. You are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I mean, like, you could fan it out. I like her just as is. I ain't gonna mess, I'm not gonna keep messing around with her. And now, you know what, maybe just to tie that in. Now, I could do that, or I can do like just a scrap piece and then add like this little like baby sunflowers to it. I don't know. I've been going simple. Oh gosh, what do y'all think? That's, I mean, it's pretty perfect for fall. Or let's just kind of gauge what that would look like. Ooh. No, I think that might be like too sparkly for the middle. So what we'll do, I think we should go with the sunflowers. I feel like it's super fall. Is that going to be long enough? Probably not. Let me see. I'm just folding this over itself. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? That's going to be way easier. So I like doing this to cover. So just get a thin, get a twine. This one's from Michael's. It's a little thicker than the Dollar Tree one. And I'm just going to place that baby right there. Wait for her to dry. And then I'm just going to do like a few little wraps because we're going to hide it anyways. But we still, even though these flowers are going to be on there, I just want to ensure that I'm covering the zip tie. So, you know, better safe than sorry. And you could even leave it like this with just the twine if you like the simplicity and just want the bow to stand out on its own. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure I cover it. So see how cute that is? Just on its own, it'd be totally fine. But you know your girl can't do that. You know I gotta be extra. I'm sure I will use this on something, right? I gotta take a drink of my energy. I know they're super bad. You don't have to comment that they're bad. I get it. I get it. But I love them. I love them. I don't even get like energy from them anymore. I just love the taste. I only drink that one. It's energy, Rockstar Recovery, and it's like non-carbonated orange. It almost tastes like, remember Bang? That's what it tastes like. Okay, so I wonder what to do with like these scraps. Look at how pretty those are. I wonder if there's something to do. See, I get those ideas and then I start keeping trash. My husband's like, seriously, girl, let's not do this. Okay, like I said, we're doing this in real time. So I will timestamp the different bows so that you can move forward if like this isn't the bow that you're looking for. Hey, Everly. All right, so let's go ahead and put these little guys. These are from the Dollar Tree. They come in a little bunch. They're weird. So I'll start with this one. They come in a little bouquet, so they didn't come like separated like this. I just took them off their stem. We'll hold that down. You are so cute. I love it. I never have any idea like where I'm going with something. Usually I just kind of go with the flow, and sometimes I pleasantly surprise myself, you know? It's crazy what you're capable of. Let me tell you. Okay. Let's get you, little baby, right over here. Get you with your sisters. Okay, look at her. Look at how cute. We got the sparkle going on, the sparkle in the green. We got the plain. Like I said, the orange was from Dollar Tree, Burlap Dollar Tree. This was from Joann's last Christmas. And this was clearance from Walmart. I always, if it's on clearance, you guys, that's where to get it. Oh, I'll have to check. If it is, I will put in the description box. But I went to Hobby Lobby this weekend, and they were having 50% off all their ribbon, you guys. So I got quite a few. Okay, so there's that one. Was that really 24 minutes? Okay, well, there's that one. So we did the zigzag, we did the 2-finger bow. Next one that you guys wanted to know, I'm gonna do a bigger version of it, but is this guy right here. This is the one that's on my wood signs. She is super easy to do. I'm gonna show you 2 ways you can do it. If you watch my wood sign video tomorrow, I show you how to do this one where I wrap the floral up into it. So you can watch that process tomorrow. I am going to, though, show you, let's see, the easy way. Oh, no, it's not, you guys. Okay. So this is, let me see, let me measure this for you. So this is about 21 inches. It really is all going to depend on how wide you want your bow. So however wide you want your bow, you're going to double the length of it, okay? So, for instance, let's see, I like kind of played around with some. This one is 11 inches. So that means that I made it 22 inches long, okay? So I made one, because I'm just guesstimating, you guys, 21 inches, and then make a second one about 2 inches shorter. All right, so then we are going to overlap our bow so that we have a middle point. So you could either fold and find your middle, or you can use a measuring thing. Okay, so here's our middle. I'm gonna place this down and overlap the middle just a little bit, okay? Same thing, overlapping the middle just a little bit. Okay, gonna turn that around because we don't want that seam up front. Same thing with this. Got my middle right here, going over on itself, overlapping that a little bit, because all of this is going to be, you want to get your ends inside of your bow, if that makes sense. So now we got our 2 pieces. Do you see how they're on top of each other? You can see the 2 pieces right there, okay? And then all you're going to do, let's see, is see how I'm pinching it, pinch, and then I'm holding it, and then I'm gonna pinch and hold it, and then this bottom part, pinch and hold it, okay? So then we are going to take our trusty zip ties. Now you want to make sure, see this right here? That most likely will fall out. So I'm gonna overlap that just a little bit more. What, babe? Yes, I am recording and I'm talking on it. So, well, then you get to see again. Pinch, pinch, and then we're, I think I cut those. You get what I'm saying. Pinch. You're talking too, dude. All right. So see that? We want all of those ends to be inside our zip tie, okay? Because if not, if we go over here, your bow's just gonna fall apart. So I'm getting my zip tie. Damn it. Why don't you? Okay, I got my pieces up there. I don't know, why aren't you making the tightening sound though? Is this a bad? Did I do it? Oh, that's why, you guys. I did it the wrong way. That's why. Still left. Yep, those are even. Okay, now I'm going to put that knot kind of towards the back here. And then you can kind of just adjust it, fluff it up. So here is our double layer bow. See her in all her glory. Okay, now you can see the ends are in there. We're gonna cut off, make sure not to cut your bow. Okay, that. And then just to get the middle, this is about 3 inches wide. Now you guys, I got, when I first started making these, this is from Walmart. Sorry, I interrupted. This is from Walmart, and these are $4.97. I'm not sure how much comes in it. My bad. But these are $4.97. I will try linking these. And these are, I believe they're like 5, almost 6 inches wide. Now, Dollar Tree, when I was in California, the Dollar Tree there, they had these. I think they're 10 yards, and they are $1. Okay? $1. I don't know if they sell them on their website. I will check that out for you. If they do, I'm sure you have to buy a huge bundle of them. But you guys, I stocked up on these. $1 for these versus $5, and I'm pretty sure you get more in this, in the Dollar Tree one. And look at it. Look at it. They're like almost exactly the same. Okay, anyways. So I just wanted to tell you where I got my ribbon. Okay, so now we are going to fold our middle together. Okay, that's why I don't know why I always go and fluff these, because I just go mess them up in the back anyways. Okay, this is where I get either my finger protector or my trusty hot glue pencil. Okay, put a good amount on there. And then I'm just going to hold that down. And you want to make sure that, because remember it's layered, so I don't know if you can see this, but you folded this into each other twice. So 1 time and 2 times. So you want to make sure all 3 of your pieces are stuck together basically, okay? So there's that, everything's stuck down. Now we're gonna get these. Why? That's okay, that wasn't hot. Uh-oh, uh-oh. They started fighting upstairs. All right, here's the, okay. All right, let's, okay. All right, this is where I'm like, okay, that's gonna burn your finger. All right, now let's hold that down. I like using this one because with my finger, it's like hard to hold that whole thing down. This, I kind of like do a rolling back and forth motion. Make sure all that. Okay, see right there, I don't want any of that lifted off. So let's put some more glue down. Like essentially you don't see the back of it. For me, it's just, you know, I'd rather know that this isn't going to fall apart, you know? So I'm like, might as well just glue that sucker down, you know? Okay. So sorry you guys about the screaming. They are fighting upstairs. I don't know if this is like an actual bow that somebody's created or if this is my doing. I'm gonna start calling it, just in case, if nobody's ever made a bow like this ever in the entire time of the universe, we are gonna call this the Everly bow. Okay, because if it wasn't for Everly, I would have never started crafting. So it's basically the same version of this, but we're not gonna cut a bunch of strands, okay? We're gonna do it all from the roll. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna figure out how, let me cut this end a little straighter though. Okay. I'm gonna figure out how long I want it. So probably like 10 inches or so. Let me see if I can scoot this up that way. There we go. You guys can see my mats. Okay. So this is about 10 inches. So I'm going to loop this up. Of course you guys can't see that, right? Okay, let's see. Can you see this? I'm trying to adjust here, you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna say we want a 10-inch bow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wrap, you guys, I'm sorry, I suck at this. Okay, so bringing half my end up, and I never measure this. I just kind of go with the flow. Once you see what I'm talking about, you'll understand why I go with the flow. Okay, so we got our strand, we got our burlap. I'm just going somewhere in the center. Now I'm taking this, and do you see what I'm doing? I'm rolling it, and then we got our 2 inches or so of difference right there. Okay, see that? And then I'm rolling it out again, and then I'm stopping. Okay, I'm gonna go up here, like put our roll, I'm putting it up there. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing, pinching it. Now you can, if you want to find your center point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 inches, so not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5. Yep, right where my finger was. So doing the same thing, pinching, pinch, hold, pinch, hold, and pinch. Okay, but see, instead of doing a, well, you can do a zip tie if you want. We'll just do a zip tie. I want to just teach you guys the right way. Okay, so we're going to use our zip tie. It's still attached to our burlap. Make sure, let's make sure these are even. Yep, okay. Okay, so we got those attached. And now I like to move this towards the back. As you guys know, I am going to snip that off. Now, instead of taking this apart, cutting it, and then doing the centerpiece, like how we did all of these on separate pieces, all of this is just one big piece of burlap. We did not cut anything. Now we're going to take this middle part that's still attached to our burlap roll, okay, and I'm kind of moving it to the center here, and I am just going to kind of play around with it. See how I'm wrapping that up right there? And then I'm just going to bring it back to the front. Make sure that's even. Adjust our bow. And then we would just hot glue that down. And then look. We got the same bow that we got over there, but we did not have to cut anything. See that? Now this is what I use. Just kind of adjust that so it's not that. So I use these whenever I do my florals, because what I do is I'll put my floral bundle back here and basically lock it in with my burlap. Okay. So that was super easy. I'll do that one more time because since I didn't cut anything, I don't have to. Might just need another zip tie. That's it. Okay. So again, I was trying to measure for you guys, but I never measure these out. I just kind of eyeball it and then think like, oh, okay, that's a good size for a sign. Okay, so let's roll this back up. I'm gonna show you one more time. So like I said, this is on my signs. This I would put on a sign if it didn't have like florals or something on it, or something else, because once I glue this up, if I tried to put florals in the back, then you would see like the huge gathering, if that makes sense, like this. See how these are in place? I didn't have to hot glue these strands to the board or anything. Everything is together, so all I have to do is glue this piece to my sign. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so let's do this again. I'm just starting out at a random size. I'm going to put this in somewhere the middle, whatever. Sorry, I suck at explaining this to you guys. I'm like, whatever, this is the size. I feel like we're cooking and I'm like, all right, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hope you guys can figure that out. Okay, so let's start this again. Okay, so I have my burlap ribbon. I'm gonna go slow. I'm folding one side to what I believe is gonna be my center, taking my roll and making another loop, and then I am rolling out another loop and making this one shorter. You can see it shorter, and my son is doing something upstairs. Okay, and now we're going to take this back over, make sure it's shorter, and that's our stopping point. Then we take our roll, kind of leave it out to the side. You can now measure what your middle is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, where is that on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oh, 11. I obviously love 11-inch bows. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 or so. So right there, again. So again, just pinching, pinching these together. Like so, okay? And then let's see if one of these small ones will work, because I ran out of our long ones. I'm pretty sure it'll work. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. You're fine. See, having a little bit of... Okay, there we go. All right, and then I want my knot, this black one. I like my knots towards like the back, so they're easier to hide. This one doesn't want to. There we go, move. Okay, so she good. Cut that excess off. Don't cut your ribbon. You could go to the back. Now you could do this before tightening your zip tie, okay, to make sure that your bow is even, so you don't have like one side larger than the other, and then hold them up to each other like that. And then most likely that means it's a pretty darn even bow. So now we still have our attached So we just kind of pull it towards the middle. Okay. Get it there. So this is where, you guys, I would now put my florals, okay, right there. I'd get them stuck in there. And I would hot glue, of course, but you'll see that video tomorrow. Okay, and then put another strand, and then I would hot glue the back, and then you can just fluff up your bow. So that is called my Everly bow. If somebody's already made that, I haven't seen it, but we'll just call it the Everly bow until then. So you can make these shorter so that like you can see more of the under, I mean, whatever you want, but there you go, you guys. I hope this helped you out. I think those were mostly the bows that you guys wanted to see. Of course, I can make tons more bows if you guys ever wanted to see that. Like I don't know. I know how to make them. You know what I'm saying? Like I just made this one today for a potential sign and didn't end up doing that. But like this would be like a cute Christmas one. You know what I mean? 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 So today I showed you how to do what everybody's been wanting to see, our burlap double layered bow for our wood signs, the Everly way of doing it. This is how I do it when I'm attaching my florals. I showed you the messy bow, which I use very often, and then the finger bow, the single layer and the double layer of this one. And yeah, you guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this helps you out. I am coming out with a wood sign tutorial on Wednesday, which will kind of, which actually I show how I create this little setup that will be going on a sign. So yeah, I hope that, gosh, okay, let's stop playing. Oh gosh, let's see. Yeah, I guess that's it. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it helped. I hope I went slow enough and talked you through it the right way. And yeah, I'm sorry it took so long. Have a good one, you guys.